Hello there guys, and welcome back to my channel for my live reaction to the UEFA Champions League Group Stage Draw, which is about to take place. I'm watching it over here on my phone. That's why the AirPod is in, so I can actually hear a little bit of what's going on. While obviously not focusing on it 100,000% because I'm trying to talk to you guys. I hope a lot of you will turn up and turn in. We'll have to wait and see, innit? There's a lot of people doing this kind of stream right now and today, so I guess we'll have to wait and see how many people actually turn up here. I did actually intend to, well, make it possible, I guess, to show you on screen who's actually going to be in each pot and stuff, but I'm not going to be able to do that because this was more last minute, let's say, than I intended, simply because, I don't know, it took me a while longer to get my thumbnail done because my graphics guy was unavailable today. So I'll get it up for you now. Actually, I can probably save this and put it up on the screen for you. Pots. Let me actually just get it up on the screen for you. Should work. That is that. This, the UEFA people are just talking now, so it's not really anything super interesting happening right now, in all honesty. But here we have the pots on screen, so you can actually see it now. Obviously, Chelsea are in pot 2 rather than last season where we were in pot 1 because we won the Europa League. So as you can see on screen, Bayern Munich, Sevilla, Real Madrid, Liverpool, Juventus, PSG, Porto and Zenit are in pot 1, the respective champions of their countries, plus Sevilla, of course, who won the Europa League. And obviously Bayern Munich would be in pot 1 had they not won the Bundesliga anyways, but they did, so they're in pot 1 anyways. Then Chelsea are part of pot 2 alongside Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Man City, Manchester United, Shakhtar Donetsk, which is slightly surprising to me, Borussia Dortmund and Ajax Amsterdam. We come to pot 3 where we have Dynamo Kiev, RB Salzburg, obviously from Austria, RB Leipzig from Germany, Inter Milan, Olympiacos from Greece, Lazio, Krasnodar and Atalanta. And then in pot 4 we have, of course, the worst pot, I guess, but still some dark horses in there in Lok Moscow, Marseille, Club Brugge, Borussia Mönchengladbach, Istanbul, Basaksehir, I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce theirs, Midtjylland, Danish club, Rennes, of course, where we just signed Edouard Mendy from, and Ferencváros, the Hungarian team. So that is what we're here for. Let me just actually get this up on screen again so I can actually see if anyone's here. Has the draw started? The draw is about to start. The draw officially started at 4 p.m. UK time, I guess. I'm watching it here on my phone over here, but of course they have a little bit of a ceremony going on before. I'm pretty sure Didier Drogba will actually be awarded, will be awarded with some sort of award. So I guess that's that. And hello, T. Ngui, or however I pronounce your name. Let me just turn off the notifications on my phone so that doesn't vibrate every 2 bloody seconds. That will be a good start in my opinion. But yeah, hello everyone that's watching. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel. That'd be genuinely be massively appreciated. Help me get 7,000 subscribers. I will do more of these live reactions to whatever happens, of course, when there's another Champions League draw for the round of 16. And obviously also all the other videos that I do, Chelsea reactions and whatever else. So make sure you subscribe for that and drop a like if you're watching this right now. I do apologize if you feel a little bit mugged off because, the thumbnail says live. Obviously, I don't have the rights to show you the Champions League draw, but you will hear it just as quickly as anyone else will. If you can't watch it anywhere else, I will tell you what's happening. I will not only talk about Chelsea, of course, that is my main focus, but I will talk about all the other clubs as well. Appreciate that, Marley. Appreciate that a lot. Yusuf said, when's the draw? Literally in a few minutes. It has officially started 4 minutes ago. They will do 10-15 minutes of ceremony, and then they will properly get into the draw. So Nguli. Sorry. Nguli. Oh yeah, sorry. There was no I after the U. My bad, bro. My bad. Nguli. Once we have players back from injuries and the squad gets shelled more, by the time the group stage comes around, we will be good. Actually, it doesn't take long at all until the group stage starts. So I'm pretty sure after the international break now, then we go back into league football. And I think the midweek after that is the first Champions League game already. So like I said, how about we talk about, just quickly, who would be my personal preference from each pot, and I guess what would be our group of death, you could call it that. So I would say it's kind of a non-debate, really. The easiest. See, one thing I do want to say, usually when I'm sat here doing these live reactions, which I have done for many years on various channels, I'm always like, I want this draw because I can go there. I live in Austria, so this is close for me to drive to, and this is easy to get to. And I've always wanted to play against Real Madrid and this and that. But now we can't go to any of the games. I can just want the easiest draw, and that would be kind of cool as well. So my preference from pot 1 would be Zenit St. Petersburg. In my opinion, clearly the worst team of the lot. Porto would of course be alright as well. Realistically, we should be able to beat both of those two. From pot 2, it's obviously ourselves. And we can't of course draw any of the English sides, so we can't draw Liverpool. And that's it. We can't draw Liverpool because the other 2 English clubs are in pot 2 alongside us anyway. But yeah, Porto or ideally Zenit from pot 1. From pot 3, I would probably take Dynamo Kiev because, well, it's far to travel, but not quite as far as Krasnodar, so that's an advantage. And Salzburg, Leipzig, Inter, Lazio, and Atalanta, incredibly tough teams. Incredibly tough teams to play against. Olympiacos will probably be okay, especially because there's no fans. If in Greece there's still no fans, home fans allowed by that point, Olympiacos is probably fine, because the most difficult thing about playing Olympiacos is the incredibly hostile home crowd. So if you don't have that, we should probably be fine. Also, if we beat them, we can laugh at Arsenal more, who of course were knocked out of the Europa League by them last year. Let me just get to a couple of more things that you guys have put into the chat. Hello from Los Angeles. I love that a lot, mate. Jeffrey Ueda, however I pronounce your name. Which channel is the draw on, mate? I don't know. I'm watching it on the Zone, but it's not English, am I? Sorry, Rohan. I'm from Indonesia. Hello. Hello. Please also inform us on the award winners during the draw. I will do, mate. I will do, Tendai. I don't understand why Ziyech was called up by Algeria. He isn't even fit yet. Well, first of all, he was called up by Morocco because he's Moroccan and not Algerian. But yeah, I don't 100% understand that either. That's kind of the problem that you always have with the international breaks, which is why I hate them so much. Abdullah said, hello there, my brother. Hello to you too. Who do you think is going to win the Champions League this year? Personally, I don't know. It's an interesting debate, really. I always say Man City because I always say they have to win it eventually. Surely they have to at some point, but they haven't yet. So, it's a difficult one. It's a really, really difficult one. I don't really 100% know, to be honest. Barcelona could be. What about Real Madrid? Well, the difficult thing is it's so early in the season. It's difficult to predict. Real Madrid have been poor so far. Barcelona only played 1 game, I think, maybe 2. It's been decent in those, but of course you'll have to wait and see what happens with them. Their squad isn't really that good after what happened with what they've done this summer, obviously. Juventus struggled a little bit under Pirlo in their 2-2 draw against Roma. I'll have to wait and see what happens there. Of course, Bayern Munich could do it again. Liverpool could be up there. It's tough. I'm from Malaysia. Hello there, mate. Appreciate that. What about Real Madrid? Yeah, I just said that. Thought Liverpool this season, I mean, they've looked good. They've struggled a bit against us. They struggled a bit against Leeds, but they look good against Arsenal, even though they had shaky moments. They're going to be up there. They're definitely going to be up there. Juve, Barca, Shakhtar, Rennes. I don't know what you're trying to tell me with that, but yeah, fair enough. Football entertainment. I don't care who we draw. With Lampard, we aren't going nowhere. Well, I mean, we're still going to beat Zenit St. Petersburg and, them lot. So, let's not be too negative. I need to put this a little bit louder in my ear here, because otherwise... hold up. DJ Drogba is now winning the UEFA President, whatever that stands for, award. Which he's being awarded right now. Which, fair play to the guy. Love DJ Drogba, an absolute king. Amir said, "What do you think about our signings?" Well, I think they're all good signings. They just need a little bit of time. Do you think it can be a rematch at the final, PSG versus Bayern? It could be, but it always depends on the draw. They could meet each other in the quarterfinal. So, or the group stage draw, bro. Yes, this is my prediction instead of Shakhtar, Leipzig, or Salzburg. I don't know what you're trying to say, mate. Struggled against Chelsea. What are you smoking? Well, they did struggle in the first half, in my opinion. They didn't do anything until we had Christensen sent off. What time is it? Well, it's 5:10 my time, 4:10 UK time. So, that's that. Oh, I should probably remove that from the screen. Actually, let's talk through this group of death right now quickly. So I would strongly suggest the most difficult opponent from pot 1 would be Bayern Munich, even though it would be interesting, to play against them. Do we see any progression from late last year? From pot 3, the most difficult team, between Leipzig, Inter and Atalanta probably. I really rate Atalanta, you know. If they're on their day and they have their main players fit, they're a really, really good side. But I would probably say Leipzig, possibly the best team. I guess Werner is gone, so maybe not. I guess Inter, just for the size of the club, is probably the toughest. And then from Group 4, you definitely have to say Marseille is the strongest opponent that we could be drawn against. I will get this screen up again in a few minutes. But for the time being, I'll leave it at this basically. But guys, if you're new here and if you're watching this right now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. That would genuinely be massively appreciated to help me reach 7,000 subscribers very, very soon, and then 10k subs along the way. And also make sure you're dropping a like. There's over 200 of you watching right now and only 30 likes. Go on, smash that like button right now. It would genuinely be massively appreciated. Just as Didier Drogba has officially been awarded the UEFA Presidential Award. Congratulations, Didier. What a great guy, what a great guy. I met him once when the Ivory Coast played Austria in my local town. I was gassed. Can anyone tell me if I can watch it through direct TV? I don't know, Thomas, mate. I'm sorry. Can you tell me when the draw will start, please? Of course I will, Gregory. Of course I will. I mean, at what time is the CL draw? It starts in literally a few minutes. Just give it time. The ceremony has started already. Just give it a little bit of time. What club is the dark horse to win the UCL, in your opinion? Well, I'm going to get this little thing up again so I can see actually who's in the draw. Define dark horse, innit? Define dark horse. The thing is, what do you define as a dark horse? I guess that's the problem. Do you define Atletico Madrid as a dark horse? I think it could be very strong with Suarez. I think it could be very strong. Borussia Dortmund, if they sort themselves out, could be very strong. If they keep Haaland, they will keep Haaland. If they keep Sancho, could be a dark horse. You never know. It's a tough one. That's a tough question, mate. That's a tough question. Where can I watch this? Just stay here and watch me. Just stay here and watch me. That'd be great in my opinion. I would love it if we were drawn against Atalanta. I love how they play. That would be a hell of a game like last season against Ajax. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I would also just be terrified because Atalanta are just such a brilliant team. I'd be terrified that they would just absolutely annihilate us, in all honesty. I would be genuinely scared of that. I would genuinely be scared of that. Sorry, just had to read something here. Up the Didier, first African player to win this award. Thank you, gorgeous. Yeah. All right. Did everything just freeze now, or are we good? Why am I really white today? Let me try to change that. I'm really bright and white. I don't know why that is. Just move you a little bit out. Does that change anything? No. Doesn't seem to change a single thing. So that's bloody brilliant. I hope I'm not lagging too much, guys. I hope I'm not lagging. One moment you have to give me, please. Turning this up a little bit, closing this again, and now here we go again. We continue from here again. Appreciate everyone that has tuned in. Juve get to Barca, and it's going to be a good match too. Will be interesting. When does the draw start? In a few minutes, Shadow. In a few minutes. Just give it time. Didier Drogba is just holding a speech right now. Inter with Barca could be. Please, Chelsea Group. Well, it's not done yet, so I can't tell you. Bayern are too good. I hope we don't face them. I agree. Kante should be captain. Why not? He's a true legend. No, he shouldn't be captain. The guy's way too shy. Barely can speak about 5 sentences during the game. What time the Champions League draw is going to take off? Literally in a few minutes. Just give it time. Give it time. Sandro Meusler, appreciate that. Greetings from Germany. Greetings back to Germany. Think Juve can win the Champions League if they refresh their lineups or just fresher their mindset. I mean, it's not that quick though. Like, even if they have Pirlo in, they have the same team, for the most part. Elvis, I love you too. When is the draw starting? In a few minutes, mate. In a few minutes, mate. If you draw Sevilla, what is going to be your reaction? I'll be okay with that. I'll be okay with that. It's a difficult game, very difficult game, but it's still beatable. Remember, they were a Europa League team last year. Even though they won it, they were a Europa League team last year. Andreas Preisler said, appreciate your live stream. Keep it up, dude. Appreciate that a lot, mates. Love that from you. Suman said, keep the blue flag flying high. Of course, love that, mate. Inter have been amazing. They're easily strongest team in Pot C. Don't hate on Conte. I mean, yes, but we haven't seen enough of, for example, what's the word? Leipzig, to see how good they will be, basically. And also, Atalanta have been brilliant. And Inter struggled. Who did they play against? Who they only Fiorentina. Fiorentina had them on the ropes, and Fiorentina had sitters to beat them. So I don't think Inter have actually been that good. And yeah, they won 5-2 against Benevento. But Benevento 2 years ago got relegated with like 9 points in Serie A. Okay, it's 2 years later, and they're a newly promoted side. But still, to concede 2 goals against them, I wouldn't say Inter are that incredible. Personally, would you say it would take less than 6 minutes? I would say it will take. It will take less than 6 minutes until it starts. Yeah, it will start any minute now. I hope. I don't know. I'm not part of UEFA. I can't tell you these things for sure. I'm also a Chelsea fan. Love that. What are Chelsea's expectations in the Champions League this season? So, see, there's always... You can expect something, and in theory, let's just say we get a decent enough draw. I would expect to get to the quarterfinals. For the first time in a while, I'd be okay with that. But then again, if we get an absolutely incredibly tough group, could you be that annoyed if we finish third? Or at least if we play Bayern and then, okay, have an easy pot 3 and 4. Could you be annoyed if we come second and then we get a tough round of 16 draw and get knocked out there again? It kind of... It's a tough one to predict, really, and what I want. Timo at the end will be top scorer if used well. Depends on where. Do you mean in the Premier League? Do you mean in Chelsea? Do you mean in the Champions League? I don't know. So do you think replacing Kante with Rice will improve our midfield? See, the thing is, I don't think Rice will come in to replace Kante. I think they will probably both play if we bring in Rice. Make a British accent. I mean, that's pretty much how I talk, I would say. But, has the draw started yet? No, but it should be any second now. Bloody hope so. I read before that they would only take about 10-15 minutes of ceremony and then they will get into it because of, the current situation. They don't want to take too long. I can see the pots already, so they must be starting any second now. Are you showing live from there or just give us results? Yeah, no, Jordan, I won't be lying to you. I'm only giving you the results. I do have to admit that. And yes, everything has been about Chelsea, love. We will win the Champions League. I mean, I bloody hope so. Do you think we could win this season? Juve could win this season. They could, but it's a tough one. Do you know what I mean? I'm not expecting them, to sort it in all honesty. This Chelsea team we have now could dominate Europe for the next 10 years if these kids don't leave after a few seasons. I think that's very optimistic, but the right mixture of chili and rice. Right mixture of chili and rice, yeah, why not? Can I get a follow on Insta? Love your videos, keep it up. I mean, I would in theory say yes, but I'm watching the draw on my phone and my laptop is already busy with his CPU, so not really. But you can message me on Instagram and I will see the message and I'll probably follow you back. Chelsea, let's go. We'll fix the mixture of rice and chili. We'll fix the defence. Well, I bloody hope so. No, Christoph van den Broek. It has not quite started yet. There is this random dude, this white-haired old man, who's the president of something, probably, is giving a little bit of a speech, which is about the slowest speech I've ever had in my life. If you've ever heard someone speak that speaks really slowly, he speaks even slower. So I don't know why he's doing that, but he's doing that. I want to see the live. Well, it hasn't yet, mate. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Why are you watching the draw? I'm personally watching it on the Zone, but I'm in Austria, so I can watch it here. You guys, if you're from England or wherever you're from, can't do that. Oh yeah, now the awards are being handed out. The best goalkeeper in Europe, obviously Manuel Neuer, is nominated. Who else is nominated for that? I really wonder who else is nominated for that. Can you show me? There's just showing highlights of Manuel Neuer right now. Love your videos, Obed. Appreciate that. Watching from Ghana. Do you think Lampard doesn't learn enough? Appreciate that a lot, mates. Well, greetings to Ghana. Does Lampard not learn enough? Difficult one. I think more time will tell. We'll need a little bit more time. Yeah, goalkeeper of the season first. Yeah, sorry guys. I can't help it. They're doing a goalkeeper of the season first. Apparently for men and women. So this is going to take a while. I didn't realize it would take a while. But, it is what it is. Luke said... no, Luke didn't say anything. Luke just donated $99 US. No, not 99. That'd be great, though. 99 US cents. Let's go. I found it on TV, but still stay. I love you so much, Yusuf. Love that. Kepa is the best keeper. I bloody agree. How old are you? Older than you think, mate. Older than you think. I just have a baby face, and I love it. I used to hate it when I was young. Now I'm older. It's decent. Now I'm 25 years old. I'm not that old. Depends on how old you are, whether you think I'm old, innit? There's still over 100, well, now it's 128 if you're watching. There was loads if you're watching a minute ago, 260, but you probably realised I'm not actually showing the thing live. I apologise. What can I do? I didn't pay attention to this lady. I don't know that much about women's football. I do apologise. I know Chelsea and I know the English Women's League fairly well, but I don't know the name of this female goalkeeper. I do apologise. I do apologise, but again, guys, if you're watching this right now, it's still over 130 of you guys. So make sure you subscribe, and everyone, drop a like right now. 69 likes, even though it's a good number, drop a like anyway. You know, make that number rise up. Doesn't cost you any money, barely cost you any time. Smash that like button. I would massively appreciate it. I'm pretty sure she plays for Lyon, but I don't know her name. She speaks French. That's one thing. You're 19. Appreciate that, Elvis. Oh, they do so much waffling. That is what annoys me the most. Guys, put it in the chat, please, who you guys would like to be drawn against from pot 1. I will put it up on the screen again, and then I want from everyone, we go through it pot by pot, but I want from everyone to see in the chat who you guys would want to see from pot 1. I would love to see that. People dislike it because they can't wait. The thing is, while I'm live, I can't even see how many dislikes I have. So if there's loads of dislikes, I can't even do anything about it. But yeah, let me know who you guys would like to be drawn against for pot 1. This is Chelsea, of course. When you are a Juventus fan, and even though you're 24, you still haven't seen your team lift one Champions League. Yeah, it's tough, Aaron. It's tough. What's your name on Insta? @Laus1507. Wait, I'll get the Insta graphic up. Hold up, mate. Hold up. There you are. That's my Instagram. So follow me there if you don't mind. Everyone, go there and follow me. Who's that dude now? They're talking to Manuel Neuer now. Why is he there? You not got anything else to do. Bayern, you want to be drawn against Bayern, Elvis. And someone else, Jean-Paul does as well, against Bayern. Bloody hell, it's crazy. How many time left for the Champions League? David, I'm sorry. I don't know. They're currently interviewing Manuel Neuer, which no one had any idea what was going to happen. I did intend to bring Lewis on, but he, in the end, decided to do this by himself on his own channel as well. So I'm like, well, obviously we have to do it by ourselves, all of us then. But I'm just going to talk until I fall over, because that's what we have to do until the draw actually starts. Take Gamer YT says Madrid, the team won 13 times. I mean, be good, be fun to play Hazard, but I'd be a bit annoyed if we get Real Madrid, because I've wanted to go to the Bernabeu for so long and we've never been drawn against them. So if we're drawn against them now, I'd be a bit annoyed. Do you think Timo going to have a great future in Chelsea? Yes, I do. Pot 1, I would prefer Sevilla. Would you? Okay, the shit then. Fair enough. How many time left for the Champions League? Mate, David, I just replied to that. I don't know. David Samir, I don't know. They're interviewing Manuel Neuer right now. He's there because it's a wonderful Switzerland. Spot on. Completely different area of Switzerland. Don't even speak your language. Pot 1 getting PSG would be interesting. Mbappe and Neymar are superb, and that team is overrated. I wouldn't want to try it. I wouldn't want to try it. I have a feeling Chelsea will go far this season, like semi-finals. Mate, Evan, I'd be loving that. Jayesh Ivas said Barcelona. Not sure why you're loving them. Maybe you're a Barca fan, and if so, fair play. Istanbul's Basaksehir Kadir. Can you please somehow spell it out in the chat how I actually pronounce Basaksehir? Because I'm not sure. My Turkish pronunciation is absolutely awful. Hello, Madrid. Nah, mate, relax. Lampard needs to get his tactics right. Yes, he does. Guys, chill. It's almost out. What do I think of Edouard Mendy? I think a lot of him. I think a lot of him, genuinely. I thought I liked his debut against Spurs. I was very happy with that. So, we'll just go from there and we'll see. Kaustub Cathol said, Porto, Atalanta and Rennes. We need Real. So fair shout. Porto, Atalanta and Rennes. I'd take it, although Atalanta's a tough draw. But now, guys, I want to see who you personally want to be drawn against for pot 3. My personal favourite would just be Dynamo Kiev. It's the easiest draw and far, but not as far as Krasnodar. So I would take Dynamo Kiev from pot 3, but let me know who you'd want out of, Kiev, Salzburg, Leipzig, Inter, Olympiacos, Lazio, Krasnodar, and Atalanta. Do you know why is Porto in pot 1? What did they won? They won the Portuguese league, and for the last 3 seasons, I think now it is the 3rd one. The UEFA changed the system, how it works. Who is in pot 1? It used to be just by UEFA coefficient, and the best 8 clubs would be the highest ranked 8 clubs would be in pot 1. But now it's just whoever wins their local league of the biggest leagues. So that is obviously England, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, Portugal, and Russia, I think. And then you have the Europa League winner in Sevilla in there. I don't know if the winner from a different country would be in there. For example, one of the teams that won the league in a country also won the Europa League. I'm not 100% sure what would happen there, but yeah, that's why Porto in pot 1. Take game. YT says Olympiacos for pot 3, Dortmund from pot 3. You want the toughest games. Do you want Lampard to be sacked? The Shellen said, I have a feeling Chelsea will surprise a few people this season in the Champions League. We'll beat some pretty good teams and at least go to quarters. I bloody love it. I don't know what you're talking about, Sanya Varma. Why you're talking about LeBron, but fair enough. Butcher my name, but thanks for trying. Oh, no, ain't you? I tried. Bloody hell. If Dynamo did the unexpected and won the trophy, I'm going to break my Xbox. I mean, if Dynamo Kiev win the Champions League, that'd be crazy. Nesta from Abu Dhabi, I like your videos. Appreciate that, mate. No. What do you mean, no? Oh, no, you don't want Lampard sacked. Because if we have these tough draws, it's not going to go well. And your opinions on Pirlo as Juve coach? Well, first of all, I think Sarri has been done dirty by Chelsea and Juve, in all honesty. But the man got a big payoff by Juve, and he's chilling. He's loving life now. Corona doesn't have to, like... Oh, one meant to say that word. Ignore that, YouTube. But, you know, good luck to Pirlo. Let's see how it goes. Inter so we can crush them and get Conte sacked. That'd be great. I'd be a big fan of that. I just wouldn't be so sure that we actually would batter them at all. Evan. Chilwell is better than Reguilón. Changed my mind. No, I agree. He's a better complete fullback. Reguilón is better going forward, but I think defensively Chilwell is the better player. So, you know, that's my personal opinion. These people are still all waffling in my ear. I hope I don't run out of charge. I guess I still have my left AirPod. Now they're showing the pots again on screen, so they must be getting close to the draw now, surely. They're talking through pot 1 now, and they're giving a short, like, little video to every club now. Honestly, I'd be fuming. They're still doing a lot of waffling, I tell you that much, guys. The views are dropping, guys. But lastly, how about you tell me who you want to see from pot 4? My personal preference would be Midtjylland, probably. Midtjylland from Denmark. Bruges are never too easy to play. Midtjylland is not a far trip, it's just in Denmark, so that would be decent. Moscow is, again, you don't want to go to Russia, Ukraine twice just because it's long, especially if you have to play them in December. It's just cold. Marseille is a good team. Gladbach are a good team. Basaksehir here, I don't know that much about, but they're a decent team. Otherwise, you don't win the Turkish league. Rennes, decent team, even though they lost their goalkeeper and Ferencvaros. I'm not 100% sure what the rulings will be, whether it will depend on the certain countries whether fans will be allowed to Champions League games, but from the looks of things, fans are still going crazy in Hungary, so wouldn't really be involved with that, in all honesty. But yeah, Lokomotiv Moscow, fair enough. It started. They're talking through how everything works now. We'll, of course, keep you up to date. How much time do you think Lampard will be given as head coach? A little while longer. How much time do you think... I just read that out. Draw starts now. Cheers, coaches. Let me just make that a little bit louder so I can hear everything. But yes, it is going to start now. Club Brugge would be okay as well. How far do you think we will go? Quarterfinals depending on the draw. Everyone, the draw is about to start. If you're here right now, drop a like, first of all. Although we had 91 likes and 110 people watching, so I can't be complaining anymore at all, to be honest. But everyone is watching. It's starting now. Tell all your mates about it. Tell them to tune in because it's much more interesting to watch me than actually see what happens. So now they're just explaining how it works. Obviously, first pot 1, all the teams are put into group A to G or F, or however many there is. All right. Relax. Chelsea versus Man City UCL finals. That'd be fun. That would be very fun. Swear, if they don't start soon, I'm flying down and slapping all of them. Yeah, they will start now. What do you think Lampard's transfers will do this season? A lot, personally. I think they will do a lot. I think Havertz will be brilliant. I think Timo will be brilliant. I think Ben Chilwell will be brilliant. And Mondi as well. And Thiago Silva will give us a lot too. Is finishing top 3 in the Premier League and winning a domestic cup enough for Lampard this season? More than that. It depends on how far we are from the top if we finish 3rd, but you know what I mean. I hope it's an interesting draw, so do I. I hope there's a lot of different great games, and Chelsea have an easy draw. That's what I'm hoping for, personally. You hero, love your content, appreciate that a lot. Ollie, appreciate that a lot. But yeah, so obviously how it works, from pot 1, everyone is put into the groups, from A to however many there are. How many are there? To H. And then pot 2 will be drawn to each group, and then we see who they actually be drawn against, and that goes then for pot 2, pot 3, and pot 4, and then we're done. Liverpool going to win the Champions League again? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Could be, could be. But yeah, I hope everyone's ready and tuned in. They will start now. It's literally starting now. And now they're giving us a little like video clip for all the teams in pot 1. So it's just dragging more. It's just dragging more and more and more. Why no more 100% Chelsea vids? Because that doesn't exist anymore, mate. Hoping United draw Bayern. Be fun. How did you first become a Chelsea fan? Well, interesting story. Most of you will probably know that already. Read my previous chat, bro. What did you say? I didn't see it, mate. Say it again. Is my speaker bad or you really sound low? I don't know. Do you want me to speak louder, mate? I can talk louder if you want, if that helps. Let me know if Debanga is the only one that thinks I'm really quiet. Maybe it's because I have something in my ear. It's really off-putting to speak loudly myself. But quickly, as an answer to Mr. Alex, how did I first become a Chelsea fan? So my first ever Chelsea game I ever watched was between Chelsea and Liverpool in the semi-finals of the Champions League in 2005 in the second leg at Stamford Bridge. Because obviously I'm from Austria, they don't show Premier League, or didn't back then show Premier League games on TV here, but they showed one Champions League games on free TV every week. So then that game was on, and when Luis Garcia scored that ghost goal, which simply did not cross the line, I was human. A little of me was like, well, that's not fair. So I became a Chelsea fan, really. Thoughts on Barcelona's new signings? Well, Pjanic, I don't understand why they signed him, personally. Especially that's such a weird one. Why would you sign? Now they're starting to draw, but obviously they're just putting clubs into the pots. Didier is doing the draw himself. I didn't realise that. Come on, Didier. I still think he looks a bit weird with the ball dead, but you know, fair play. People still wear shirts of Ballack and Torres still. That's yeah, it's a big dub. I have a Torres shirt, you know. I have a Torres shirt. Don't have a Ballack shirt. All right, Bayern Munich are Group A. Yeah, Group A. Group A. I want Group A, the group of death. Let's not do that. Interesting. I don't think it's too quiet. Oh, good. Cheers, Alex. Appreciate that. Oh, and other Barcelona signings, Pjanic, Dest today could be good. I hope he doesn't throw away his own career with that, to be honest. But who else did they sign, to be honest? Did they sign anyone else? I don't even know. Real Madrid Group B. Real Madrid Group B. Was selling Suarez a bad move? I strongly believe so. I strongly believe so. He's still second, if not third best striker in the world, in my opinion, behind Lewandowski. As a Juve fan, I think I know why they signed Pjanic. Yeah, but is that what they need? When they already have Busquets and they already have De Jong? Do they need Pjanic? Personally, I disagree. Haaland 2020, what do you think? Doubt it. Doubt it. They wanted instant results and Arthur didn't bring them, really. Yeah, but Arthur and Pjanic are completely different players. Completely different. The only thing that Pjanic is outrageously good at is free kicks and corners, and they already have free kicks taken by Messi, so what's the point? Who do you think is better, Haaland or Werner? Well, that's a difficult one. I think personally Werner. Haaland is extremely strong, tall and quick, but his technique lets him down a little bit, in my opinion. We saw Werner not perform like he does on the wing, so you think it could spell the end of Giroud and if Werner starts as our striker? Yes. Can you type out the draw? Why? Can you not hear me? Do I speak? Is my speaking unclear? But I mean, now it's not that interesting. They're just putting teams from pot A, from pot 1 into their groups. Liverpool, for example, just got drawn, but it's just putting them in you know, in groups. Busquets is old. That's why maybe. I mean. Busquets is old, that's why Pjanic maybe. Well, Pjanic is 30 as well, so he's not exactly young, is he? Pjanic in his prime in Roma was a beast. He also kept our poor midfield together. He's excellent replacement to old Busquets. Fair enough, Aaron. You're Roman. Fair play. You know, I love that there's so many different people watching this right now, not even necessarily just Chelsea fans. Of course, I'm personally a Chelsea fan, so I love that. I love that. So, second to last team from pot 1 is being drawn right now, so it's starting to get a bit more interesting. Everyone, it's about to get interesting. It's about to get interesting. So make sure you stay here, stick around, share this on Twitter and all sorts, and tell your mates to watch this as well, because I'm way more interested in the actual draw, and I will tell you what's happening anyway. And I don't know what your waffling take, Gamer YT. Nothing's wrong with my mic as far as I'm aware. But yeah. So PSG are the last group to be drawn. Tomori at the back, Tammy in attack. Chelsea's winner win the Champions League. It's one of those chants. I love the chant. It just makes me laugh. Hello, Tony. How you doing? I hope you're right. If Chelsea won the trophy, I'm going to sell 100 Chelsea shirts. You're going to sell? Just give them away. Give 100 Chelsea shirts to me. I will sell them then. Do you think Kante is one of the best midfielders, bro? And is Pogba overrated? Yes and yes. But saying Pogba is overrated doesn't mean Pogba is bad. People need to understand this difference. I just don't think he's as good as some people think he is. But he's still a brilliant, brilliant footballer. It's as simple as that. Cheers, mate. I don't know why some people are talking about my mic. I don't know. Terry plus Carvalho is better than Fernandinho. You mean Ferdinand and Vidic? Change my mind. I'm not going to change your mind. It's facts. It's absolute facts by Panda 5S. Whatever that means. What are they doing now? Oh, bloody hell. Now they're doing the defender of the season. I'm fuming. Well, Joshua Kimmich won it. And I didn't see the woman's name again. I do apologise. But Kimmich doesn't even play as a defender anymore now. So, you know, that's jokes on you, UEFA. Thoughts on Havertz as a second striker? Could be an option. But we just have to see more. We just have to see more games to actually see this. Do you know what I mean? So there's this interview with the best female defender of the year. Brilliant. Don't know why it's happening, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm already going for 36 bloody minutes, but I want everyone to make sure you tune in. And if you appreciate my content, make sure you use the super chat function. And I don't know, give me some money, please. No, I'm taking it, Michael, obviously. Till this day, I am sad that Lampard did not put Werner in the starting 11 in the FA Cup final. Well, I mean, he wouldn't have been allowed to, so we would have just been disqualified from the competition. All right, I go in. There now. All right, have fun, mate. You slap them up. I watch if you slap them. Aye. Oh, they're doing so much waffling. No one cares about these bloody interviews. A few minutes. It's 5:37. Aye. Yeah. By the time this is done, honestly, it'll be like 6 p.m. UK time. This is absolutely taking a piss, genuinely. What's happening here? It's not what I clicked. Did you just see a black screen? I hope you didn't. Where are you from, bro? I'm from Austria, mate. I'm from Austria, born and raised. Our best formation and lineup. Let's talk about that in another stream. Let's focus on the Champions League today. Although I say that, nothing happening anyway. So might as well talk about it. Our best lineup, genuinely, system and lineup, I don't know. I need to see a few more, because at this moment of time, it's just so impossible to tell. Like, we have tried many different things, but we don't try any of them for long enough to actually know what works consistently and what doesn't. I would have initially said 4-3-3, but now with Havertz just probably needing to play as a number 10, we kind of need to be 4-2-3-1, I guess, unless we play more of a 4-4-2 and Kai plays as a second striker. It's tough, because I don't want to see kind of wing. As an 80 would probably work, but we haven't even seen that yet, so it's really difficult to predict. I'm in college currently, but I've had to come to the loo to watch this, Tony Montana. Well, you'll be on the loo for a long time. You'll be in the loo for a very long time. Please pray we win the Champions League, man. I'm desperate. Bloody hell, yeah. Doubt that. All right, currently Joshua Kimmich is currently talking about how he likes his first name to be pronounced. But the guy needs to stop waffling and actually hurry up. Who cares about college anyway? All right, relax. Pulisic, Werner, Sia, Havertz, Kova, Kante, Chilwell, Zuma, Silva, James, Mendy is surely our best lineup. I agree. Yeah, I agree. What is the most embarrassing match you have ever seen? Chelsea matches? Seen. Now, if I include on TV, personally, the one that I felt the worst after was when we lost 1-0 to Man City under Conte, because for the entire game, we didn't even try. Hazard came out after and he said he could have played for another 3 hours, he probably wouldn't have touched the ball. That was the worst one. That was genuinely the worst one. But as in the most embarrassing that I saw in person, I was at the Bayern Munich game, first leg in February, so probably that, I'd say. Would you either choose Van Dijk or Sergio Ramos for your Chelsea team? Do you mean their prime version or right now? Because Ramos is getting on, so probably Van Dijk. But in their prime, Ramos, easily. But yes. Keeping it up, guys. I love that. Still 90 people of you watching. I appreciate you lot a lot. I mean, we're going for 40 minutes already, and I'm like, they're still waffling. At least they're doing pot 2 now, so we'll know who will be drawn against for pot 1. But they're probably going to do best midfielder after that. And then they'll do, after pot 3, they'll do best attacker. And then, oh, bloody hell, I hate this so much. Bloody hell, UEFA. We don't have time for this. UEFA delaying this so the balls are nice and warm. When City get drawn against, they go Shakhtar in the group. Yeah, probably. Do you think Lampard has addressed all of our last season problems now? Do you need another player? And we could do with a proper DM. Because I think the problem is that we don't have such a thing. Jorginho sits like a proper DM, but doesn't have certain attributes like a proper DM. Kante has the attributes, but doesn't sit. So I often raged when Kepa said no. All right. I was like, what on earth is going on? The only team I don't want to face from pot 1, it's Bayern. No, I don't want to play any of them other than Porto and Zenit. To be honest, Sevilla be okay. I ain't leaving until I see my team get drawn in the group of death. Are you a Roma fan? Yes, Luke. Love that from you. But I'm pretty sure most people have already liked it because we only have about 85 people watching right now and 105 likes. So, you know, is what it is. So I appreciate everyone that has left and dropped the like anyway. You've been busted. I like it, Tony. Good luck with that. But yeah, you're a Roma fan, didn't you say? What part of Roma? Roma not in the Champions League? What are you waffling? Or you're a Juve fan? Maybe. I don't know what you're talking about, Aaron, but, you know, is what it is. Are you a Juve fan? But you spoke something about Roma. But I guess, you know, you're just I guess, you know, you're still Italian. Juve became a joke last season, by the way. Did they? Still won the group. Still won the league. Let's see if you do this year. So yeah, now they're showing who is in pot 2, so now it's actually starting to get a bit more interesting, which includes, let me put it on the screen for you again one more time, Chelsea of course, but also Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Manchester City, Manchester United, Shakhtar Donetsk, Borussia Dortmund and Ajax Amsterdam, who is in pot 2, and they will be drawn in just a minute's time, and hopefully Chelsea get a fairly, you know, decent, you know, opponent, I guess. Pjanic's prime in Roma. Oh, yeah. That's what I thought. Oh, yeah, fair enough. I'm not Italian either. Yeah, no, but I mean, you're an Italian fan, so you know more about that. You know what I mean? Man City said, who are you? Bloody hell. All right, you find yourself, people. Sheepy say. Love it. Well, will Chelsea get knocked out this season? Quarterfinals, I reckon, depending on who we're drawn against. If I see Chelsea, Real Madrid, Leipzig, Juventus, that's not going to be fun. That's not going to be fun. All right, now my girlfriend, this random dude, I'm just talking about being sheepy from Kosovo, Albania, or wherever. Bloody hell. I love it. But you have your chats, guys. You have your chats. Can you keep showing the pot? Oh, all right, of course I can, mate. Of course I can. Suman, of course I can. You can see it now. So, Atletico Madrid have been drawn, so let's see who they will be drawn against. So let's see what happens now. So Florent Malouda, of course, another former Chelsea player, Chelsea legend, you could say. What group are they in? Group A, Atletico de Madrid against Bayern Munich. Big dub. That's big. Can you keep showing the pot? Yeah, I'm doing that. Prediction, Juve, Chelsea, Krasnodar, Rennes. Be okay. But yeah, Bayern Munich against Atletico Madrid is the first part of the draw, which is of course huge. Why are you people turning off now that it's actually starting? But fair enough. I don't know why, but I have a feeling this UCL will be quite hard. Yeah, of course it will be hard. It usually is. So now Chelsea has been drawn. Chelsea has been drawn. Come on, guys. Who are we going to be facing? Please. We can either have Real Madrid or Porto, apparently. Come on, please give me Porto. Don't give me Real Madrid. Why the guy's waffling? Who are we playing? Who are we playing? Who are we playing? I don't want to see the chat. You're just telling me already because my stream is probably a little bit behind. Who are we playing? Who are we playing? Who are we playing? Come on! Quicker, Florent. He's waffle. That's wrong. Who is that? Sevilla. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Sevilla's all right, you know. It's, I guess, the third toughest draw. Third toughest draw. I love that. So, Chelsea against Sevilla. That's okay. That's okay. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. So now FC Barcelona has been drawn. Let's see who they will be. Let's see who Barca will be drawn against. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry, I just saw a very funny tweet. G. Barca against Juventus. Barca against Juventus. That's going to be big. That's going to be big. Yes, Sevilla, Sevilla, Sevilla. I said it. You did say it, mate. You did say it, mate. I want to see Hazard versus Chelsea. Well, it's not happening anymore now. Sevilla in bad, especially against from the first. But no, they're not bad at all. They're not bad at all. But they're still easier than, for example, getting Bayern Munich. Do you know what I mean? So it's still a decent draw, to be honest. Ajax have now been drawn. Lovely Group Sima E. I'm pretty sure we're Group E. Pretty sure. Chelsea noob team. We're not a noob team. What are you waffling for us? Easy win for us. Ronaldo versus Messi again. Oh yeah, Ronaldo versus Messi again. It's gas. I'm gassed about that. I hope they don't play same day as Chelsea because I want to watch that. That's the only annoying thing when Chelsea play. I'm like, I want to watch all of these games, but you can't watch all of them at the same time. Oh my God, did Juventus get drawn into Juve? Did Juve get drawn into Juve? No, Juventus got drawn into Barcelona. We're gonna be fucking Messi. Yeah, you know, good luck with that. I prefer Barcelona to Juve personally. Shakhtar Donetsk has been drawn, so bet you they get City now. Oh no, City are in pot 2, they can't. Oh, City haven't been drawn yet, and United. Barcelona and Juve gone already. Oh no, Bayern and Juve gone already. So who's that then? Shakhtar Donetsk against Real Madrid. Liverpool Ajax, did I miss that? My bad. I was focusing on the chat. But yeah, Shakhtar against Real Madrid. That'd be interesting. Next team from Pot 2. Come on, Drogba. Yeah, DJ, go on then. Hurry up. Dortmund either against Zenit St. Petersburg or PSG, apparently, to their commentators. You love Kepa. I don't love Kepa, but I like Kepa. He's a good guy. You know what I mean? Big dub. Don't know what you're talking about, but big dub, yeah. Who do you support, Mark? Are you a Chelsea fan? Who knows? I don't know. Go on then. So Borussia Dortmund have been drawn against Zenit St. Petersburg, which is, you know, lucky for Dortmund. So 2 more teams from Pot 2 available, which is now Manchester United has been drawn. So let's see who they can be playing against. Pardon me, I'm coughing. Manchester United against PSG. Please, PSG, absolutely batter them up, left, right and centre, until they're red from all the spanking. Sevilla is a good team. What if we can't beat them 3-0? Then we're not Galacticos yet. What? We're not the Galacticos at all by any means. It's just, you know, they're a good team, but not as good as other teams would be. So, you know. Yes, take game. I said UEFA Europa League holders of 1920 against Europa League holders of 1819. Who's Man City playing against? I kind of missed that. Who is Man City against? I kind of missed that one. Let me know, guys. Please, let me know. Now we're doing best midfielder of the year, so, you know, no one cares. Thiago De Bruyne or Thomas Müller, apparently. I hope PSG will trash Man United. That'd be good. What did someone else say before that? Point prediction group stage. Well, I can't tell you that before I know the group. Porto, Man City, of course. Of course, Porto, Man City got lucky. Of course, Porto got lucky. Cheers, gorgeous. Cheers, gorgeous. Alguma no this... Mate, do I look like I speak Spanish? Pablo, what you doing? Lyon, Man City, Lyon, Man City. What are you waffling about? City, Porto. Yeah. No, I got that, gorgeous. I got that. De Bruyne. She called him De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne. That's funny. I want to see Lyon with Man City. Lyon aren't even in Champions League, mate. Lyon aren't even in Champions League. I mean, the female Lyon team, but yeah. Oh, they're waffling so much. Hurry up. I've been streaming for nearly an hour now. My head is about to fall off. I'm tired and I'm getting warm. This woman now is speaking German all of a sudden. You know what is a weird thing? These people are like Manuel Neuer, for example. He tried to respond to the guy in English because obviously he speaks English, but they always have to speak German and then be translated, or they have to speak their native language and then be translated. It's really weird. Sadly, which is weird. Yeah, no, it is. No, it isn't. Well, yeah, it is weird. No, you're right. It is definitely weird. You don't even speak Spanish, is it? Is that Portuguese? I think it's Portuguese. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, bloody hell, they need to stop waffling. This is the link if anybody wants to hear those guys just talking low. Hey. See, the view's going down and all sorts. You know, people need to just relax. Like, why are we doing this? Why do we do so much waffling? We've been going for an hour, guys. They're talking way too much. They're genuinely talking way too much. How many languages do I speak? Well, I speak two properly. Some people apparently class Swiss German as an actual language. I understand that. I don't speak it, but I understand it. Understand and speak a bit of Italian and a bit of French, but not really. I can't even claim that. Portuguese, apparently. Portuguese, whatever. God, it would be funny if United get group of death. Yes, that would be funny. I'd love that. Honestly, I've watched a little bit on that link and got these awards got handed out way too much on this day. Yes. She sounds Swiss. Really? You think? She sounds very foreign German to me, but fair enough. I know Swiss German is not. I know Swiss German is not a language, but remember when you and I spoke about it, and you were like, "Yeah, officially I also speak Swiss German." I'm like, "Well, that's not a language, is it?" What possible top team left can we face? Leipzig. Let me. You can see it on the screen. I never even took it away, so we can still be drawn against. Leipzig, I mean, they were Champions League semi-finalists this season, or this just a couple of weeks ago. Inter, good team. Lazio, good team. Atalanta, good teams. So we can still be facing some tough teams. Marseille, Borussia Mönchengladbach, still tough teams that we can be drawn against. I will take that off the screen against for just a few minutes, just because, while Kevin De Bruyne gives a little bit of waffling here, where literally no one cares about what you have to say, Kevin, but, they really stretch these events, man. Yeah, they really do. Notices of Real Madrid. don't know what you're trying to say, but yeah, what I would like to see, what I would always like to see is if they always brought it up like the groups that just exist so far. Do you know what I mean? Let me just get to the Champions League Twitter page. I muted my mic. Sorry, guys. Sorry. It's when I type because I have a shortcut set on M to mute myself, and I typed on Twitter something. Sorry. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry. Someone said, "Do I like Thiago Silva?" Yes, I do like Thiago Silva. Give it a second, guys. I'll be back. Yes, the funny thing is, I always see your comments like a little bit delayed. So I just see everyone telling me, that I'm muted while I'm long not muted anymore. It's always quite amusing. Yeah, F in the chat. Please all put F in the chat. That was a bit of an L. It was a bit of an L. But yeah, like I said, I just have it as a shortcut when I press the M button on my keyboard, and when I typed in when I tried to find the thing on Twitter, I accidentally pressed them, or not accidentally, but I had to press them. This brother loves his water. Yeah, I love my water, mate. I love my water. I'm thirsty. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, sit there and try talking straight for an hour. I've been live for an hour. I'm just talking by myself for an hour straight. It's weird. The guy said, the guy whose name I butchered, can I call you your surname? I'm going to call you Cathol. Laurenz, watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. It's my favourite show and it's amazing, especially if you like horror. I might check it out, mate. I might check it out. Phew, I almost forgot about the bottle. Stop mugging me off. Who you see as a favourite this year? Yes, I hydrate myself. Guys, your mouth gets really dry if you talk for an hour straight. Trust me. Who's my favourite this year? It's a tough one. Liverpool, Man City. I think they have to get there eventually. Bayern Munich. And then it will be interesting to see what the likes of Barcelona, Real Madrid and Juventus do. But now, pot three draw. This is big. And I study. Genie, I study. So now here we have the group pot 3 draw. First team that is drawn, first name that is drawn is FC Krasnodar. So, I'm from Flamengo. Love that, mate. Love that. I love Pablo. So, Krasnodar, we are Group E. They could be drawn against us, apparently. So, come on. Water in the chat. Yes, water in the chat. Will Lampard ever learn from his mistakes? Yes, he will. So, come on then. I wouldn't love Krasnodar, but it would be okay. To get Madrid? Butchered my name. How can I know how to pronounce it? Chini, Sini. I don't bloody know, mate. That's us. Well, we got Krasnodar. It's easy, but it's far. So the away games will be tough because it's a long ass trip. I think it's kind of somewhere between Ukraine and Baku. So it's like kind of in Russia, but close to the Georgian and Azerbaijani border. So it's a long trip. It's like a 5-6 hour flight there, which is not good especially because we have a few tough league games after Champions League away games. So that's tough. But toughness wise, I'll take it. You know, toughness wise, I'll take it. Sorry, just tweeting, guys. I'm really bad at typing and talking at the same time. But hey, at least no one has to worry about how will we ever get to Russia, to Krasnodar, because we won't be allowed anyway. Actually, you'd probably be allowed to Russia, won't you? I mean, they had fans at the F1 GP last weekend, so you never know. Baku, yeah, it's not too far from Baku, Krasnodar is. Who is going Manchester United? Leipzig. Well, there we have the group of death. There we have it. It's confirmed. No matter who comes in from pot 4, it's a tough group. Atalanta Bergamo has been drawn. Hi. You've got a visa, yeah, but that doesn't help you anything anyway. Laurenz Waterfall, I love it. It's a dub. It's a dub. Who are they being drawn against anyway? I don't know what you mean by Luffy, Keno, whatever. So, who got drawn now? I didn't even pay attention. Oh, Atalanta. Group D. I don't know who they are, but Liverpool Ajax with Atalanta. That's a crazy group. That's a crazy footballing group. You're excited for that. Excited for that. Reckon Ajax will miss out on Champions League knockout stages again, to be honest. I rate Atalanta significantly higher than Ajax personally. But, you know, some of you might disagree. Some of you might disagree. I'm super bright up again. Why is that? I don't want to be this bright. Well, that's better. Stick with that. And now I'm bright again. Now I'm bright again. Well, I don't bloody know, do I? Olympiacos have been drawn with FC Porto and Manchester City. So it's a pretty straightforward group for Man City so far. But Inter's still there. Inter's still there. Oh yeah, of course. Let me just get that up quick. Of course, from pot 3, Kiev has now been drawn. Of course, Chelsea has been drawn with Krasnodar and Sevilla so far. Kiev has now been drawn, but I think Salzburg is still in there, and Inter is still in there, and Lazio might still be in there as well. It's easy to miss a couple of these. Do you know what I mean, guys? Do you know what I mean? Salzburg has been drawn. Oh, Kiev with Juve and Barca. Okay, that's all right. So, RB Salzburg have been drawn in Group A with Bayern Munich. Arage. And in Yusuf Group B, what's your favorite team of Brazil? What's the team Ronaldinho played for? That team. City is so lucky, yes, City are. Then sold De Ligt and De Jong and then Ziyech. Ajax is now weak to this, yeah? You know, it's very true, very true. Ajax has only one player from the 2017 Europa finals, yeah. Tell us group so far. I missed some of my internet is struggling. I will tell you once pot 3 is done. I will tell you. I will tell you in a second, guys. So now Lazio is the last team to be drawn. So Lazio is with Zenit St. Petersburg and Borussia Dortmund. Tough, like the tough pot 3 draw. Real Madrid is with Shakhtar Donetsk and Inter Milan. Interesting group. Bayern Munich is with Atletico Madrid and RB Salzburg. Salzburg getting a tough draw there. Tough draw. Juventus, Barcelona and Dynamo Kiev, Porto, Manchester City and Olympiacos, Liverpool, Ajax and Atalanta, PSG, Manchester United and RB Leipzig, and then Sevilla, Chelsea and Krasnodar are the groups as it stands. One more thing to go. Now we've got the best forward of the year, which is tough. Best forward of the year. But after that, we're gonna have pot 4, and then I'm gonna end it here. I don't care who wins European Player of the Year. We're not gonna keep going for that long. We really are not. I still appreciate it. There's still 64 of you guys watching, and I love that. Rennes, the Stade said Rennes, but yeah, now we have a little bit more of an interview. We buy kudos on Anthony. Don't know who you're talking about. I'm from Amsterdam. We have good players now. Yeah, I mean, Hamza, we'll see. I mean, first of all, fair play to you for, you know, being from Amsterdam. Sick, and cheers for watching. And I'm not saying that bad by any means. Oh, harder. The new Chelsea signing is actually winning the female forward of the year. Congratulations. Love that. Well, now I don't really care about her waffling, to be honest. But yeah, I just rate Atalanta very highly, in all honesty, and I just rate them higher than Ajax. I have to admit it. It's as simple as that. Oh, she's the most expensive female footballer of all time, which I didn't realise. Didn't even realise this, in all honesty. Hi guys, I'm getting tired. This is stretching. I've been live for 1 hour and 6.5 minutes. Bloody hell. How much for the bottle? Ah, mate. This bottle is a part of me. I love you guys. This bottle is a legend. See, I'm running out. They need to hurry up. I'm running out of water here. How much for the bottle? Give me a grand and you can have the bottle, mate. I just buy another one. Derry drinks me again. I'm not drinking you. That's a bit dodgy, mate. This is a bit off topic. Do you think Lampard is the right man for the Chelsea job? Because if he wasn't a Chelsea legend, a lot of people would say no. Of course. If he wasn't a Chelsea legend, we would have never appointed a manager that has only 1 year of managerial experience. But it makes a big difference as a manager whether you're a Chelsea legend. Because you have to think of it in a way as well, because he has a pull that other players don't have. A lot of these players that we signed this summer wouldn't have signed if we didn't have Frank Lampard as the manager. And also the respect that he manages to just acquire from his team is very different. And also not just from the players itself, because if we, for example, had, I don't know, Xavi as a manager, just as a random example of a world-class player, he would have the respect of the players, but the staff, everyone knows Lampard there. The staff usually stays the same, not necessarily coaching staff, but the cleaners, the kit man, the cooks, the chefs, the whatever other staff, the physios, the doctors you have at the club. You have so much staff at the club. It's not that long ago that Lampard left Chelsea. There's still a lot of them here, and to get a unification within the club, to have everyone be together, which is a huge part of being successful, bringing in someone like Lampard helps a lot. Helps a lot. Do you know what I mean? I want a good team against Real. Is there even that good of a team left in pot 4? You have Marseille, but it's still beatable for anyone from pot 1. Let's be honest. Yes, Led, a fellow Chelsea fan, love your channel already. Appreciate that, Khaled. Appreciate that a lot. This Ajax can surprise you. I hope we can be second place. Yeah, fair enough. I have a deal. All right, I'll send you my PayPal after. So Lewandowski is not speaking Polish, he's speaking English. Why? Do they not have Polish translators as well? Fair enough. Oh, now we have 94 people watching again. Hello, everybody. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel. That'd be massively appreciated. Help me reach 7,000 subscribers. I don't know how many subs I've already gained throughout this. Maybe none, maybe many. I don't know. And also make sure you drop a like. Every single one of you that's watching, if you haven't yet, make sure you drop a like. Chelsea so far have been drawn against Sevilla, Chelsea and Krasnodar, and of course there's many other groups, like for example Barcelona and Juventus being drawn in the same group, meaning Ronaldo against Messi. What do you think of the draw for the Blues? Good so far, just long travel against Krasnodar. I want a good team against Real. Inter aren't in pot 3, mate. Inter aren't in pot 4. Inter went pot 3 and they aren't against Real, are they? Who did they get? I forgot again. Where is it? Oh, they did get Inter. What are you waffling? They did get Inter. Yes, what is this behavior? Well, I guess people tuned out again, but they still dropped the like, so I appreciate it. No problem, you can have more watch it in Amsterdam. You can come watch it in Amsterdam. Well, you know, no. Have you ever been to LA or anywhere in the US? Yes, Jeffrey, actually. I have been to the US. Cheers, love. I have been to the US. When I was about 10 or 11, I went with my family just for a week to New York. But that was it. I wasn't anywhere but New York City or New Jersey, just outside. So otherwise, I haven't. I plan to actually go either this year or next year, but then obviously a certain thing happened that stopped it. So it's disappointing. But you know, beer and meal from my. Yes, are you basically inviting me to join yours for dinner and a drink in Amsterdam? I'm down, mate. I'm down, mate. Anytime, mate. Juve and Barca, who do you think will win? Ask me that in a week. I think Barcelona. I don't know why. I just have a feeling that something good will happen there now. We're going to win the Champions League this season. Divi. Love the positivity. Love it. Are they trying to make Lewandowski do a TikTok dance now? Who do you reckon Chelsea will get from pot 4? Let me get pot 4 up on the screen so you guys can see it. Wouldn't you be happy about that? Like the lighting is not... I'm not happy with the lighting today on the stream, but okay, it is what it is. From pot 4, let's not get another Russian team. Oh no, it can't be another Russian team. So it can't be like Moscow. Think about it, guys, because you already have Krasnodar from Russia. I think we're going to get Midtjylland. From Denmark. Why not? Why not? That'd be decent. So now they're talking through pot 4, and then pot 4 will finally happen. And then after almost 1.5 hours of streaming, this will be done. This will be done. Has Declan Rice tried to force a move from West Ham yet? No, he hasn't, because we haven't yet. Made an official bid, and if he then pushed for it, that would not be allowed. Club Brugge would be alright. Lampard needs to get serious about squad selection. Yes, he does. I agree. I have more of a chance playing Chelsea than Alonso for Chelsea than Alonso ever again. Someone locked the man up who scouted him to be a footballer to begin with. Bit harsh, but kind of agree. That is the team I predict against Chelsea. Club Brugge. Yeah, be decent. Why not? Where are you now, mates? I'm in Austria still, mate. Human Nazapur. I'm still in Austria, where I always am. Krasnodar is one of the warmest cities in Russia. They never parks the bus, so the travel distance might be a problem. Yeah, decent. I mean, decent for the inside. Cheers, if that's true, Akbar. But we'll see. Right, the group. The will be the last round. What do you think of Mendy's debut? What happy with it? Pot 4 is now going to be drawn. So let's see. Olympique Marseille. So let's hope they're not Group E. Do not want Group E, because Marseille is a tough team. Or they can't be drawn against us, apparently. Don't know why, but they can't. Apparently, according to this graphic here. I hope we get Rennes. Yeah, we'll see. Do you think Thiago will be good for Liverpool? Yes, I do. I rate Thiago Alcantara very highly. So let's see who Marseille will be drawn against. Drogba and Malouda are just having a good time. Group C. I love that takeover. So, FC Porto, Man City. Is Porto and City? Yes, Porto, City, Olympiacos, and Marseille. It's an easy group for City, but I guess it's the toughest team you could have gotten from pot 4. So either against Bayern Munich or Lok Moscow against Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, Salzburg, and Lok Moscow. So it's tough. It's tough. Travel. United, yeah, it's tough. You're back. Love that, mate. What's your preferred front four minus Pulisic, Havertz, Ziyech behind Tammy? You don't have Timo Werner in your preferred front four. Well, I have just Werner instead of Tammy. If Chelsea don't win, who would you want to win? Atalanta, Bergamo. If I'm not even going to be realistic, Bergamo without a doubt. Bro, it's the return of CR7 and Messi. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. City lose again. It could be. Did they bribe UEFA and get those groups? Could have done, but you know they usually lose against these French teams anyway. Like Lyon, how would you have a front four without Timo? Exactly what I was thinking, mate. Exactly what I was thinking. We're almost done, guys. Zenit, Dortmund, Lazio, and Club Brugge. That's an easy group. That's a group you should have. Should have Dortmund coming through that. So and now Istanbul Başakşehir. I still don't know how to pronounce it. If any one of you is Russian, not Russian, Turkish, please tell me how to pronounce that. How would you have it from? Yeah, RP Salzburg and Lokomotiv Moscow start of the game till the round of 16. Yeah. Can you say all the groups? I recently joined. Ryan, yes, I will in a minute. We're just going through pot 4 right now. So when the draw is done, I will talk through all the groups. Of course, I will. Of course, I will. Just a couple more left. Just a couple more left, Ryan. But there's no point talking through them now because I will talk about them through them again in just a minute anyway. White, I'm confused. Has the draw started? The draw has long started. We're almost done. Then I have PSG, Manchester United, RB Leipzig, and Istanbul Başakşehir. Apparently, is how it's pronounced. So tough group for Man United. I love that. Love that. Love that. Stade Rennes or Stade Rennes in French. Stade Rennes could be drawn against Chelsea. Stade Rennes could be drawn against Chelsea, so let's see. Let's see. Yes, we've got Rennes. We've got Edouard Mendy's old team. Oi, who is it? The Shed. The Shed End. Didn't you like call everything? Didn't you call Krasnodar and Rennes? Fair enough. I'll bloody take it. I'll take it. I'm happy with that group. We've got a fairly easy group here. Sevilla isn't easy, but it's still easier than other things, so I'll take it. Will Camavinga shine this UCL or will he flop because he's on a weaker team? He will do well, I think. Rennes 100% legit, not clickbait working in 2020 with Real Madrid. Liverpool, Ajax, Atalanta, and Midtjylland. Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you know Chelsea's group yet? Yes, we do. It's Sevilla from pot 1, Chelsea from pot 2, Krasnodar from pot 3, and then we have Stade Rennes, of course, the former team of our new goalkeeper, Edouard Mendy, from pot 4. That's our group. It's a very good group. I'm happy with it. You can't complain. Real Madrid, Shakhtar Donetsk. I didn't see who the last team was now. Gladbach, I think. So, sorry, I'm just tweeting, guys. 1 second. So the last group is then Juventus, Barcelona. Bloody hell. Just give me 1 second, guys. So now let me just talk you through the remaining, all of the groups, because, you know, that needs to be done. Group A, Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, Salzburg, Lok Moscow. Group B, Real Madrid, Shakhtar Donetsk, Inter Milan, and Borussia Mönchengladbach. Group C, FC Porto, Manchester City, Olympiacos, and Olympique de Marseille. Group D is Liverpool, Ajax, Atalanta, and Midtjylland. And then they will, I'm sure, flip this in just a second. In Group E, we have Sevilla, Chelsea, Krasnodar, and Stade Rennes. Of course, we know that. Group F is Zenit St. Petersburg, Borussia Dortmund, Lazio, and Club Brugge. Juventus, Barcelona, and Dynamo Kiev, and Ferencváros from Hungary is Group G. And then Group H is PSG, Manchester United, RB Leipzig, and Istanbul, Başakşehir. So, guys, this is enough. I am very, very tired. I really do appreciate every single one of you that has tuned in today. I really did I mute myself again? No, I didn't, thankfully. I really do appreciate every single one of you that has tuned in. No, now I have to rewatch the stream to see the bottle. I'll show you the bottle, mate. All right. Do we Group B? Thank you for telling me. You're welcome, Mr. Ducky. Kepa or Mondi. I said it. You did say it. Nice video, mate. Watching, but got to go. Get ready for work. So next time. Cheers, Marley. Cheers. See ya. Take care, mate. Take care. Juventus, which group? Don't know the number, mate, but with Barcelona anyway. So that's interesting. Love the videos, bro. Appreciate that. More help. I'm gonna go, guys. Really, you know, appreciate every single one of you that has tuned in. The Banga Nice stream. See you on Twitter. Yes, mate. See you on Twitter. And see you for my next stream. See you very soon. Of course, everyone that's still here, really do appreciate every single one of you that has tuned in. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That'd be massively appreciated. Make sure you hit the notification bell button so you don't miss any of my future videos or live streams. And drop a like if you haven't already. Every single one of you that has dropped a like, I appreciate that. I very much doubt anyone that will watch this at a later point will watch to this point, like this far into the video. But if you do and you haven't dropped a like yet, make sure you do that and leave me your thoughts on Chelsea's comment group and all the other groups down in the comment section below. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate every single one of you that has tuned in. Appreciate that. Appreciate the banter with the bottle. See you guys. Thank you for watching. Up to Chelsea. And I'll see you next time. Well, if it would let me end it, that is. Thank you. Cheers, guys.